All right, people. Once again, we are Adelante Worldwide. My name, TC Valdez. This is Joe Ayala. On this episode, we want to talk about distracted driving. So what is distracted driving?
Distracted driving can be texting and driving. It could be reading and driving. Like Jimmy puts on makeup while he drives. That could be distracted driving. Doing maps, listening to videos, messing around with your radio, shaving can be distracted driving.
I've seen that.
There's a lot of... Anytime you're distracted and driving, that's distracted driving.
Anytime you're not paying attention to the road.
Yes, that would be distracted driving.
And unfortunately, there are a lot of not only just accidents, but fatalities.
Because of distracted driving.
Right. So, in 2014, there were 3,179 people killed from distracted driving. There were 431,000 that were just injured. That's insane. That's insane. So from the age group, again, this is from 2014 stats, from the age group of 15 to 19, teenage drivers, 10% of those were killed in accidents because of that.
Do you text and drive?
I try not to.
So
I can't lie. I have.
I quit completely. And what made me quit was I started riding my bike, right? And I take it all the way out to the industrial park, a pedal bike, bicycle. And you wouldn't believe how many people you see with their heads down,
in the gym.
While I'm riding my bike, almost at least over half of the cars I seen, people just had their heads down on their lap. So that made me stop right there because I couldn't live with myself if I was looking down at my device and hit someone.
So you have in the past, but
not anymore.
But not anymore. And I think,
and it's a hard habit to break. And I'll tell you, for that first month or so, I always wanted to. Now I just throw it in my middle console right there, and wherever I go, I'm going until
and it's true because, and it's not that hard of a habit to make as far as putting it right there. I mean. When you're at home or whatever, you hear it go off, automatically you go to reach for it. But just think about that. No matter where you're going, it's not going to be that much time to get to your phone. Yep. Or even if you're taking a long trip, you don't necessarily have to pull over, go to the next rest stop.
No.
Pull over. It's not that far in between your the text or the call.
A lot of people do just pull over to the side of the road and say, okay, if they're expecting something important,
right.
Hey, what's going on? Write down, okay.
Yeah, and what I do is, like if we're going, because we go to Pueblo once a week, and my phone rings, I'll just give it to the vieja and say, vieja, answer that and see who that is and just let me know. And then she does that. And it's unfortunate that the number of people, the percentage of people using handheld devices has increased in 2014 from 1.7% in 2013 up to 2.2%, which on itself doesn't sound like that much, but however, times that by the millions of people that's
a huge, huge jump. And, I've talked with the state patrol around here about this issue because after I was riding my bike and I seen that, and they said it's a really hard law to enforce, right? Because, someone could say, I wasn't doing that. Unless they're going to admit to it, it's hard for them. So what they like to preach is education, spreading the word, getting the word out there. And that's the reason we're doing this today. We had a viewer of ours what was don't be distracted by your own device. Take Greg's advice.
Yes.
They got us into it. So we looked into it. We're doing this for it.
Jackie Medina.
Also, there's other things out there. There's a site called It Can Wait. Go ahead and Google that. And it gives you a lot of facts, a lot of statistics. And it's telling you it can wait. Whatever it is, it can wait.
It definitely can.
My biggest thing is, we don't have to wait for something bad to happen before we do something about it. So let's not have someone die in line because a kid hit him texting and driving. Let's get ahead of it before that happens. Sure.
What is that old saying? Ounce of prevention beats a pound of cure.
You know more old sayings than I do.
Something like that. I probably do. But yeah, that's why Adelante Worldwide is here. Is we're trying to give out positive stuff, preventable stuff, anything that helps. Educate, like you said.
Educate.
You can never have too much education on anything.
Nope.
So get that out there. Good luck with that new habit of not texting.